A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold statement that has stirred controversy, former President Donald Trump has claimed that negotiating with Russia is easier than dealing with Ukraine, amid ongoing scrutiny concerning his relationship with Russian President Vladimir Putin. This remark comes as Trump threatens to impose significant tariffs and sanctions on Russia, citing the country's relentless bombardment of Ukraine. The backdrop of this development is the ongoing war that has seen Ukraine fend off a full-scale invasion since February 2022, a conflict that has drawn international condemnation of Russia's actions as a violation of international law. Trump took to his Truth Social platform on Friday to express his thoughts on the situation, stating, "Based on the fact that Russia is absolutely pounding Ukraine on the battlefield right now, I am strongly considering large-scale banking sanctions, and tariffs on Russia until a ceasefire and final settlement agreement on peace is reached." He urged both Russia and Ukraine to engage in negotiations, emphasizing the need for a swift resolution to the conflict. Despite the gravity of the situation, Trump has faced criticism for not outright condemning Russia's invasion of Ukraine, instead focusing on the recent military actions taken by Russia. This has raised eyebrows, especially considering the timing of his statements, which followed the U.S. announcement to temporarily halt military intelligence sharing with Ukraine. In a news conference at the White House, Trump reiterated his view that negotiating with Russia might be less challenging than engaging with Ukraine, a sentiment that has drawn mixed reactions from political analysts and the public alike. His comments suggest a complicated relationship with both nations, as he simultaneously positions himself as a potential peacemaker while expressing frustration with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Reports indicate that Putin may be open to discussions regarding a temporary truce, a development that Trump has welcomed. According to sources familiar with the situation, there were discussions in Saudi Arabia where Russian officials indicated a willingness to explore peace options, contingent on progress towards a final settlement. This offer comes amidst a backdrop of increasing military aggression from Russia, which has launched significant missile and drone attacks on Ukraine, targeting critical infrastructure. In light of these developments, Trump has taken a hard stance on military aid to Ukraine, pausing all support, including weapons currently in transit, a decision that underscores his administration's shifting approach to the conflict. His decision follows Zelensky's remarks that the end of the war is very, very far away, which Trump criticized as detrimental to the peace process. "This is the worst statement that could have been made by Zelensky, and America will not put up with it for much longer," Trump declared, hinting at a growing frustration with Ukraine's handling of the situation. The geopolitical landscape is further complicated by the responses from other nations. Ukrainian President Zelensky has called for an enforced silence in the sky to protect his country from continued Russian attacks. Meanwhile, Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk has announced plans for large-scale military training for every adult male in response to the evolving security situation in Europe, indicating a significant shift in defense policy in light of Russian aggression. As the international community grapples with the implications of Trump's statements and actions, the potential for renewed peace talks remains uncertain. The situation is fluid, with ongoing discussions among Western leaders about how to counter Russian aggression while supporting Ukraine. The coming weeks may prove crucial as nations navigate this complex geopolitical landscape, balancing diplomacy with the realities of military conflict. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.